Welcome. I'm here today to talk to you about PowerBright's 2300 watt 12 volt power inverter. Now, in case you're not familiar with power inverter technology, it's the idea of taking 12 volts of power from a power source such as a standalone 12 volt battery or your car battery, your RV battery, or your boat battery, and converting that power into standard household current. If you look at the end of the inverter right here, you'll see that there are actually plugs there that resemble the ones directly in the walls of your own home. And the great thing about having 2300 watts of power is that you can plug anything into this inverter that you can plug into the outlets in your own home. That means that not only can you charge your laptop or run your computer, run your MP3 players and your digital cameras off this, but it can go all the way up to powering any refrigerator, any microwave, any power tool. You can hook it all up to this inverter. So imagine going to the tailgate party and you have your own 52-inch plasma screen in the back of your pickup truck, and you've got your blender there to make smoothies, and you've got a small refrigerator there to keep the drinks cold. That's what you're talking about with 2300 watts of power. On the end of this inverter is actually an LED display. With the flip of a switch, that LED display will show you how much wattage is being consumed by the devices you have hooked up to this end of the inverter, or it will also show you how much voltage is being drawn into this inverter from the battery power source. It also has this beautiful aluminum rugged casing on the outside. That makes it perfect for use at the job site or for permanent installation in the back of your RV, your boat, or your work truck. By the way, speaking of RVing, it also comes with a wireless remote control. And this is the first one in the line of PowerBright power inverters to include this particular device. This means that if you do have it permanently installed in the back of your RV, you can turn it on and off from the comfort of the driver's seat. It's good up to 100 feet away from the inverter. On this side of the inverter, you'll notice that it has cooling fans. These thermal cooling fans will keep it running cool and efficient the entire time you're using it. It also has internal circuitry, which will protect your battery from running completely out of power. If you have this hooked up to your car or your boat, and you're worried about being stranded, don't, because the PowerBright power inverter will actually shut itself off before the battery can run all the way down. It senses that the battery's running low on power, and it takes care of that for you. So you always have just enough juice to be able to turn that engine over and be on your way. In addition, it has overload circuitry inside it, so that if you have too much plugged into the end of the inverter, it will automatically shut itself down so you can't overload the circuitry by trying to pull too much wattage through it. It's forward thinking, it's advanced engineering, and it's only from a company like PowerBright. Their 2300 watt 12 volt inverter.